Guys, welcome back to the Match App Podcast with myself, Paul Ciatto, cousin Frank Ciatto, Christopher Shay, and producer extraordinaire Peter Oberk. We're back, and we have a wonderful topic today. Take it away.
I'm surprised you actually...
Dude, for the record, this was my topic. There's nothing to do with sex, nothing to do with anything like that. So here I was.
It's come a long way.
I've come a long way.
Right.
That's absolutely.
It's an evolution.
So here I was sitting, okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to talk about? And I said to myself, you know something? Halloween's coming, and Halloween is the time where all people get together, and I don't want to. My wife says, hey, we're going to meet some friends, and we're going to take the kids out, and we're going to do all this fun stuff, and we're going to get together with a bunch of... I go, okay, cool. Is Phil going to be there? Is Paul going to be there? Is Jack going to be there? Is Peter... No, they're like, no, we're going to... Juliana's friends. I go, yeah, well, that's not going to work for me. I don't even know them. I go, and I have to be honest, I'm not interested in getting to know anybody anymore. I'm at that point where my friends are my friends. Listen, if you want to be a friendly acquaintance, I'm down. Hey, how's it going? It's great to see you. I'll talk to you later.
The wink and the point.
But that's it. I end on a wink and a point.
Right.
That's all I'm looking for. I mean, I can go back as far as that time it was my wife's birthday. And she's like, all right, let's have a good time. Let's go out. I said, that sounds great. I said, you know, you can't invite any of your friends. She goes,
He did.
She goes, why? I go, because I don't like any of them. I go, we have to go out with my friends. It's the only way we're going to have friends, because you know me. I'm going to end up insulting somebody. I'm going to end up pissing somebody off, and then I have to be uncomfortable. I go, if we invite all my friends, who are still kind of your friends by default, I go, we're going to have a fucking blast. And let's be honest, how much fun did we have that night? We had a blast. And my wife even said, you know something, Chris? I had a great time. And I said, you see, if we went out with your friends, we probably wouldn't have had such a good time. So the topic for today is, when you get older, why does either your amount of friends you go down, or the amount of friends you have go down, or is there some type of physiological thing that changes in your brain that says, hey, I just don't want any more friends? There it is.
Well, I know they did a study that shows that as you get older, you know, like by the time you're... And it's older, but like by the time you're 60, you know who you are and you're done dealing with shit.
I don't think 60's that old, but okay.
But, I mean, hey, look. I mean, if we live to 150's middle age, it's fucking math. I don't care about your age and security.
My age and security, I like it.
Yeah, I'm going to be beautiful whether it's black hair, gray hair, or bald. It doesn't matter.
Even platinum blonde looks nice.
Yeah.
And that's that.
We're going to talk about the gel in the hair soon. I'm going to introduce you to my guy. Less is more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think, you know, when you're younger, you're insecure, you're not sure who you are, you're not sure what you like, you appease people sometimes that maybe you'll bend on things that you're not necessarily staunch on. But as you get older, your values, your traditions, and et cetera are staunch, and you start to deal with less bullshit. I agree with that.
You hit the key.
That's the key.
The bullshit meter is very sensitive.
Yeah.
Where like your tolerance for it, I know my tolerance for it is nil, to the point of my own demise sometimes, because you know, you're looked at as crazy because, oh, I'm crazy because I don't tolerate it. I don't want to be, I may be wrong. I may be 100% wrong, or how, whatever you want to call, but how I'm wired, you know, my bullshit meter is,
It's minuscule.
it's minuscule.
That's too much.
It is, but it is, and you know what? And probably to my own detriment, it's affected me, but I don't give a shit.
I think that goes along with the older you get, the more wiser you become. So you see through the silliness.
What's funny is I didn't even mean to wear this shirt today, but it's like kind of perfect.
Yeah, and I didn't even see that shirt on because you had this really nice sweater vest on.
Yeah.
It's this really pretty sweater vest. You went from camouflage hat to a fucking sweater vest.
Well, listen, you know, I gotta, when I'm in the woods, but when I'm at the ladies, I gotta, you know,
I respect it. I
You
respect
got the
it.
white man's thing on the front there.
yeah, polo. I gotta hang out. You know, we're in Connecticut. I gotta protect.
I get it, 100%. But again, to your point, I think it is physiological. I think that it is it's default by experience and everything else. And I'm not claiming to be that it's right, because.
But I gotta be honest, I don't care who
you know?
you are. I think it's universal.
Yeah,
I think if you're an old bull, you hate people. I think if you're you know, somebody who's you don't like anybody anymore outside of the very small circles you go with. And I have to be honest. My wife is like a social butterfly. She wants to love and be friendly with everybody. Me, on the other hand, I just want to come home, I want to eat, I want to get a little bit of you-know-what, and I want to go to bed.
See, I flipped.
That's it.
I used to be super outgoing and, You know, I still, if you take me out or we go to a bar or whatever, like I can make friends anywhere, but I do it less just because I don't have time for the bullshit anymore. Like, and so many people are fake, or they don't even have a stance that they take. And to be honest with you, a lot of people can't even entertain the conversation. Like, one of my favorite quotes is to entertain a thought without accepting it. It's an Aristotle quote. And, you know, nowadays you go out there and you try to have a
You're
conversation.
like trying to smart up our fucking podcast with your Aristotle quotes.
Hey,
okay?
well, listen, you know,
Just
I gotta help you out
grunt
somewhere.
a lot, pinch your nips, and let's go forward, okay? That's what our viewers are looking for. They're not looking for fucking Aristotle.
Socrates.
There you go. You're Socrates. They're not looking for Socrates.
They don't care about Socrates.
I just got that. That's what I did. Socrates.
5-second delay.
He was making a valid point. You fucked him.
Yeah, thank
Just
you.
so you know.
Because he started quoting people that I don't even know who they are.
Thank
No,
you.
just
I'm
kidding.
trying to step up your level here.
Fine, step it up.
60s encroaching. I'm trying
Your brain is shrinking.
to
Dude,
catch
it really
you
is,
up.
dude. Can I tell you something? It is.
But yeah, no, I agree with you, man. I just, you know, even when I was dating, and you know, you go out with the friends, and the tolerance for dealing with the crap, I just don't care. When it'd be funny because, you know, the guys are in one room and the women are in one room, you know, clucking like hens, and the guys are just staring at each other like,
Yeah, it's bad.
can we just, you know, and some guys don't know, like, you know, some are sitting there awkward, and you're just kind of like trying to bring them into the group, and I don't have time. I could be
I don't even want to be there.
I don't. Absolutely.
I mean, that's the other part.
I'm gonna just tell you a funny story. So we had a Halloween party this past weekend.
saw the pictures.
Okay, yeah.
It looked like a good
no,
time.
I mean, we had a blast. It was the kids had a wonderful time. It was so much fun, and I was just like, okay. There were certain people that were invited to the Halloween party for the kids. I was like, okay, those adults can stay, those ones can't. I'm like, yeah, hi, this is a drop-off party only.
Get in the closet. Get in the closet.
You gotta go. And here's the funniest part.
I know.
So a buddy of mine, actually, his son comes up to me and says, Uncle Chris, you need to call my dad.
I know where this is.
And I'm like, okay, is everything okay? He's like, he's in the driveway. I go,
Was he punching deer?
I go, oh, okay. So I run over, I look at my phone, I got like 5 missed calls, I got, call me. So I call, I go, yo, is everything okay? What's happening? He says to me, because he's trying to be nice, he says, well, because for the record, there was only like 2 other couples there. He goes, there's all these cars in the driveway. He goes, you know, I don't want to block anybody in who's there. So basically, me filter through that whole conversation. It's, who's there? Because I want to know if I'm still coming in. It was wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
Do I still want to come in to my best friend's freaking house and sit down and have a pop with him? Because if there's idiots there, I'm not even going to expose my wife or myself to the silliness. And I got to be, and I said, listen to me. I said, number one, it's me, so all that's going to be gone. I said, just give me 15 minutes. If after 15 minutes, this one guy who's crazy, I go, if after 15 minutes, we're not having a good time, I'll leave with you.
Yeah.
I go, and dude, he was
said-
crazy,
he
and
said
it was fun.
It was fun.
Dude, we had a good time.
It was fun.
So
but-
yeah, so that's what it is, dude. We're at the point now where on my day off, on my free time,
Right.
I deal with people all day. And most of them are great. But there's a couple that are pains in the butts, just like anybody else. But guess what? I have to put on the smiley face all day long when I'm at my house or when I'm doing something in my own free time.
Your own environment.
I want to enjoy it.
Yeah, but I don't enjoy being an asshole, but at the same time, I'm not going to pretend to be buddy-buddy with you if I don't like you. You know, and there's been plenty of times where I've had to be in the same room with somebody that I don't like. And, you know, like, I'll do the right thing and be like, hey, how you doing? You know? But then don't come over to me and pretend like everything's cool. Like,
Well,
this
that's
is
what causes
not,
the problem.
This is, I mean,
And
that's-
here's the other thing, too. How old are you right now?
34.
Well, when you become our age, you just don't even go to those anymore.
Yeah, no.
You're literally, you just become.
I mean, you see me, I'm...
Yeah. Well, I'm a hermit now, dude. I don't
Same.
need. I used to know everybody in my town. I'm lucky if I recognize anybody. If I go to the grocery store, I got a hat with a hood on. I just want to
In
get
and
in.
Yeah,
I don't want to get
in and out,
out.
yeah.
I don't want to get caught
No
up in any of the
pleasantries, no
silliness.
bullshit.
And it's just, I don't want to be a jerk. It's just that I just don't want to be phony either. Watch this. I know you really don't like me, and I'm okay with that because I really don't like you either.
Right.
So let's just not pretend. Let's just kind of grin.
Well, what's the
smile.
balance so you don't sound like you're sour?
Just to nod and go. You know?
No. Everyone's sour at the dude. My father is the most sourest guy I've ever met in my. And dude, my mom, who's loving and awesome, is getting sour. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Where is this transition? My mom loved everybody. She's like, yeah, I don't like these people. I'm like, Ma, you going over there? She's like, no, I'm not going over there. I don't like them anymore. And she may even throw a curse word in there. My mom don't curse. I'm like, what the hell? The older you get, the less you like people.
What is? I think it becomes your. I know we specifically, and I can speak to a degree to both of you. We're creatures of habit.
Yeah.
And I don't like my habits fucked up.
Right.
I don't.
Especially on the limited time that we have.
And even, excuse me.
You
that's
don't want
the
to
biggest
explain
thing.
your habits to anyone.
Well, no, I don't want to explain my habits to anyone. And if you know me, you know what my habits are. I'm a creature of habit.
There's
Very
only two
easy.
places you're going to be.
Three places. Three places. And that's not. Let's leave home out of it.
Yeah.
3 places.
Is Russo's Deli one of them?
Well, it could be. It could be if
might
we're
be.
hungry. Hell yeah.
The gym, the academy, work.
Well, I considered the gym / academy.
Yeah,
one
but I mean,
place.
like,
yeah.
it's they
No, I
they
understand,
differentiate, but I'm either in one of those areas. But and even when we travel for sports, I don't even like that. I like where I'm there. I like going to watch and see and be a part of, but it's messing up my routine. Straight up, that's bothering me more. And I'm there to watch my kid. I'm there to watch
Oh, yeah.
kids I like. I'm there to watch my nephews. I don't like it because I'm
now
not
you-
lifting my weights. I didn't eat what I like to eat. I didn't sleep the way I like to sleep. I don't sleep to begin with.
That's right.
Okay? So now I've got to and I got to tell you, it's such a psychosis for me. I have to mind fuck myself days before these things happen. Because I really don't want to fucking do it.
get ready for it.
Because, all right, this will happen. We'll have a good time. We'll watch wrestling. We'll watch football. We'll watch jiu-jitsu. Whatever the things that I like to do, because I'm not going to watch anything but that. Okay? All right? All right. If we'll have a good time, and next thing you know, it'll be 4 o'clock on Sunday, and I'm driving home. And I want to get home as quickly as possible.
So you can rest.
So I can rest for an hour and get ready for Monday.
Yes.
And that's like, it's crazy because I don't want to do anything outside of what is normal for me.
Yeah.
And to your point, both your points, I don't want to be exposed to anyone that's going to trigger me. I don't want to do that.
Which is the main reason
Yeah.
we go. Everyone's like, oh yeah, everyone's staying at Hotel X. I'm like, all right, awesome. We go to Hotel Y.
Why?
But you know what
wanna-
the problem is with that too is not everybody thinks the same way. So like when we'll go on vacation together and we're all like hey, let's get food, let's split the bill. Not everybody has the same mentality.
I've been involved in
Yeah,
that.
I
trust
know.
me.
It's why we
And
go
it's just-
vacation with people unless we know who they are.
It's just like I'm not here to have it's more complicated. We're on fucking vacation. We'll be having a good time. Why is this a problem? This is stupid. And then it just makes you be like, forget it. I don't even want to do this. I'd rather stay home. It's annoying. I
Well,
get
I think
it.
a lot of selfish bullshit happens. I was on vacation one time, and when I'm on vacation, my kids are with me on vacation.
Yeah.
They're not. I didn't go on vacation so you can go run around because of the kids here.
Yeah.
You're with me too.
Yeah.
You're with me on the beach. You're with me in the restaurants.
This is the kids.
This is the fucking kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't care. And I have teenagers now. I don't give a shit. You're with me in those. We're here as a family. And I had a situation one time where we went out to eat we were out on vacation with other families, and one of the people in one of the families gave an attitude because my kids came to dinner with us. Okay, no, my kids aren't eating fucking pizza on the beach. They're not eating hot dogs. We're Italian. This is what we do.
Yeah.
It's time to eat.
That's right.
And we go as a family. Okay? Whether we love each other, hate each other, whatever the case may be,
Dinner
we are going
was
to
an
eat.
important
If you
thing in
want
our
a
house.
vacation-
And my kids are going to eat the vacation meals like I'm going to fucking eat them.
Yeah, but if you want
So-
a vacation without your kids, go on a fucking
Yeah,
vacation.
exactly.
Yeah.
And my point is, it was funny because this particular individual gave an attitude and to the point where my wife was like, "You got a problem?" Yeah.
Wow.
She's like, my kids are with me on vacation. We'll leave. Okay? We'll get up and leave and go someplace else. As it is, your kids are running around all day doing their own
You
thing.
don't see them
You
half
don't
the time,
see-
so the
so
vacation
basically-
is the time when-
but even then I get it. When there's other people there, but when it's mealtime, it's fucking mealtime. I don't commiserate with the other adults. When I also find it's cultural. I got to be honest with you.
But this is the part of the
non-Italians don't do that shit. I hate to say it. Non-Italians don't do that. If they excuse me, they do that. Italians don't do that. We don't fucking do that. It's like, this is what time lunch is, this is time with dinner, this is time with snack, whatever the fuck it is. We're commiserating together for that.
Yeah.
You can have all the good time around in between, and you're
Go out,
checking in
hang
back
out,
and
yeah,
forth.
right.
But when it comes to that, but to your point, and I think I remember talking to you about this one particular vacation where I was told that X person was coming. So what did I do?
We're not there.
Is so-and-so going? Well, guess what? Ciattos are out. I don't go on vacation. If I go, it's once a week, once a year.
Yeah.
If you think I'm going on vacation for a year to sit with some shithead, okay?
Who you
or
don't like back
shitheads
in your own
who I don't
town.
like at all.
Yeah.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Why you go with other people in the first place? Who's
But
idea
these
was
are-
that?
these
But no. Sometimes it
So
can be
it's
fun.
fun,
Sometimes
it's
it can
fun,
be
don't get me
fun.
wrong, it's
Yes.
fun.
But you have to go with the right. That's what we're trying to say. You have
But
to go with the
sometimes
right people now.
those people where you've, at least you considered it, whatever, in a circle, whatever you want to call it, all of a sudden they're inviting people you don't fucking get.
They're not in the circle.
Do you think
They're
it's?
not.
Do you think so? Like we're tribal people. Do you think we've gotten to the point where, with social media and the fact that there's more people on the earth, that communities have gotten so much big? You know, they say you can only really handle like 100 people in your life, but there's so many inundating you every day that, you know, that whole tribe, the tribe is too big type deal. Do you think it's something like that? And that's why
I think people tend to give a shit about too much about people that are outside the tribe. That's the point. And if you're not ingratiated into the tribe, whatever that may be, that's where the problem starts. In my opinion, again, I'm not.
And when
claiming
you're
right or
younger,
wrong.
you're more impressionable and you're more apt to deal with people's bullshit. As you get older,
Yeah.
just like you said, dude, your filter becomes so small.
because you don't care about the acceptance
Listen,
anymore.
I got a black belt in wrecking parties. I'll wreck your fucking party. I got no problem. You got one too. So what are you laughing about? I don't give a shit.
I got a black belt in wrecking parties.
I have a black belt. I will wreck your party. So there's been times where I've been invited to parties and I've told people, "Thank you, I appreciate it, but I'm not coming because you commiserate with assholes."
Right.
I say it. I'm honest about it. I love you. You're nice. We're great. Awesome. I won't be there. Why? You commiserate with assholes. Then all will take.
you don't want me.
And you don't want me to wreck your party. Because if I'm rubbed the wrong way, if I'm looked at the wrong way, if I'm in a bad mood that day and I show whatever, it could be
I do
something.
that. If I'm
It
in
might
a
not
bad
even
mood-
be them. I just could be a little bit
And
feeling
all of a
fucking-
sudden, I could misinterpret something, and then I'm wrong. Why? Because that's part of the maturity process and the aging process. Know enough, okay? Don't
pull
drop
yourself
me.
out, yeah.
Don't drop me. Don't drop the orca whale in shark infested waters. I'm going to eat shark. Period. I'm going to dine on great white shark. So do me a favor. Thank you. I appreciate it. And please continue to invite me if you want. Maybe one day I'll come when I know what the guest list is. But if you think I'm going to go put myself in that predicament,
not worth
you're
it
out of
anymore.
your mind. I can go to the, you know what? I can go to the local bar and get in a fight. Why am I going to do that?
Yeah.
I'll go to the local bar in my town and guarantee you within 30 seconds to a minute, I'm choking someone's eyeballs out. Because it's just the nature of the beast. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm talking, I could sit in the corner by myself and drink a pop apiece. I guarantee you I'm tuning somebody's up.
I just can't stand
Tuning
the
somebody up.
crowds because there's no, you know, people aren't courteous. People don't have the same kind of mindset, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to deal with the bullshit. You know, like I'm just not.
No.
Producer
Why waste your
Peter,
time?
you're the oldest here. We're talking about
I just
older
think
people.
Paul gave great teaser footage. So that was really good.
Oh,
I like
but no,
that.
but I'm asking you, what's your bullshit meter like?
Yeah, you've seen
And,
a lot
has
of
it
shit. I mean, what's
has it gotten worse since you've gotten older?
And you've shot it from behind. I mean, you
Yes,
shot it
yes,
from behind
yes.
the camera too.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that.
You
for a
got to
while.
put smiles on at all these bar mitzvahs and weddings and everything else all the time.
yeah, take it easy.
So,
I just got a text from someone about something stupid.
Oh.
That with price, you know.
yeah.
But whatever.
But my point is, so, what's your BS meter like?
I'm on the same.
As you
page
get
with
older,
guys, yeah.
are you less
Yeah.
tolerable?
I just like my jujitsu friends, pretty much. You know, it's just what it is. That's how it is. You
The
know.
old KISS method. Keep it simple,
Yeah,
stupid,
I mean-
man.
And I think like-minded people, it's just easier to be around like-minded people.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, you just get aggravated easier.
You know what's
There's
funny
no
is
reason for it.
I used to put myself around people who had a difference of opinion because I liked challenging my own thought process, and then it always wound up just kind of confirming what I originally felt. But as I've gotten older, I've stopped it because it wasn't not proactive but it wasn't beneficial anymore. It
No.
was becoming just a like dick measuring contest almost.
Yeah.
I got really good friends on Facebook, really good friends, that I have to block them so I can't see what they write. I just can't handle it anymore. I like them. I like to see some stuff that they post maybe about their children. Oh, their kids are cute, and look what they did. Oh, that's so nice.
Now let me ask you a question: the shit that they post on Facebook, do they talk the same way in real life?
Yes.
Okay, at least they do that.
Yeah. So what I have to do is I have
Because
to
a lot of people
So I
don't.
block them so I can go on there when I want and look at some of the nice things that they do, because otherwise the rhetoric that they post, I'm like, all right, now I don't like him anymore. He's a good friend. I do stuff with him, and now I don't like him anymore.
Right.
And it just sucks because I just can't. Dude, my BS meter is so freaking. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm at that point where I am done.
And what I found is when I've tried to evolve, just be more accepting, I guess, because I think that's a hard word, because I accept everybody, but like there's certain things, my wiring, our wiring, the three of us, there's just no compromise, and you're not trying to impose on anybody. What I found is when I've tried to bend that wiring, is when it implodes again.
You short circuit. Yes.
So I self-destruct.
Yes.
I'm self-destructing myself. Why am I doing that?
You have headaches. You can't. Oh,
I
dude,
can't.
forget about it.
I'm the guy that's pacing in my house thinking about
Yes.
something all night.
Yes.
Like, and literally. So it's like, why? I'm at the point in my life now where I know better.
I think as you get older, you said cynical, but I think you start seeing it's more transparent that, most people are self-serving in the end. You know
Of
what I mean?
course.
Yeah.
So if you try to give them the benefit of the doubt or whatever, it's just that it doesn't last too long, So you just see
If you're
through
around
that.
somebody long enough, you eventually see what their
Well,
true
what's that
colors
old-
are and what their motivations
What's
are.
that old saying? If you're not doing something out of the goodness of your heart, you're not doing the right thing. You're doing business.
Yeah.
Like when you're doing something, you expect
Yeah.
something in return. That's
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I'm sorry. I didn't
That's
mean-
okay, no, it's no problem. But when you were saying that before, I thought of this guy told me once when I was younger, and I shot a lot of country clubs, and I'm not a country club person, except this is my country club.
Hell yeah.
But the guy said to me, and it was a wasp club, and he said something like,
Bunch of bees, wasps, hornets, like
figure it out.
dragonflies.
Ask Frank.
White Anglo-Saxon Protestant. White Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
Ask Frank.
XA.
So he said to me something like, these clubs, we have a right to, admit who we want and this and that, because we got to feel comfortable with the people we're going to be associated with most of the
Right.
time. So I was a lot younger, and I was just, wasn't sure about that statement. So I'm not talking about in terms of racial terms or this or that or
Sure,
ethnic
sure.
groups. I'm just saying, there's a point to it. If you hang out a certain place and you pay money and that's where your social life is, you probably want to be around people you get along with.
Of course.
Like you're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So in a way, this is our country club, Soul Fighters Brewster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
absolutely,
Listen, I
100%.
think the whole, like I said, your communities, whether it's the jiu-jitsu community, whether it's, any other sport you're involved with, whether it's a country club.
Birds of a
those
feather
get
flock
flocked
together.
Yeah, it
Exactly.
does not, listen, it could be it's relative, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Of course, we can be biased to what we think's great, but I'm not even about that.
Well, I'm kind of about the shit that I think is great, pretty much is great. So I'm just going to leave it out
I
there.
agree, but I'm just saying,
And the whole purpose of this podcast is just to reinforce that my feelings are correct. I don't have to like you. I don't want to like you. You know you don't like me, and we're all good with it.
ditto. I mean, but at the same time, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm okay. It's just
I think
You
as
know.
you get older, you realize you're mortal and your time is limited.
yeah.
And since you have a limited time, why are you going to waste your time as you get older?
Yeah.
That's what I think happens a lot,
Yeah.
You might not verbalize it like that, but it's like, this is
That's
my
how- that's
time,
the
this is
truth,
the time
yeah.
I got left, I'm healthy. Why do I want to deal with bullshit?
Correct.
It's the last thing I want to do.
No, it's
Whereas you're younger, you don't think like that. So you're
You don't
just
think like that.
everything is cool.
And you're more impressionable.
Yeah,
like
100%.
someone
I mean,
said
that comes
before.
with experience too, getting burned and dealing with certain situations. And then when you go through those trials and tribulations, you establish that new mindset. And once you become, staunch in your ideologies or your mind frame, you don't want to.
You want to change it?
No, not just you don't want to change it, but
No, I don't want to change mine.
I shouldn't say confirmation bias, but perception is your truth. Your perception is your truth. And I'm totally fine with somebody having a different perception and it's in disagreement with mine. And I can be like, look, that's fine. That's you. This is me. And that's why we don't spend time together.
Correct.
And I don't have to hate you for it.
No, I don't hate anybody. Make no mistake about it. I don't hate you unless you do something
Well, a lot of
against
people-
me.
but that's what I'm
I just
saying.
don't choose to spend my free time with you. That's it.
That's what I was saying before, though. People get, like nasty about it. It's just like, why? Why do you want to play this? It's a game.
Right.
Like it's a game.
And then listen, and there's also the points of self-destruction too, where you keep going back for more. And that's the point.
Those are the crazy
ones.
ones.
Yeah, listen, and we've all have suffered from that to some degree, and that's where I put myself in exile. It's a better word to use.
Yeah.
Self-imposed exile.
Self-imposed exile.
I
Yeah,
definitely,
exactly.
as I've
Yeah.
gotten older, I'm isolating myself.
Self-imposed
more.
exile, man.
Yeah.
It's because I'm just too many triggers, too many things. My brain doesn't shut off. Many of my superpowers.
And dude,
are weaknesses.
we're crazy. We start making shit up in our
Start
own
talking
minds.
yourself.
That's not even happening. Like this guy over here, I fucking me already. No, I'm just kidding. There's not even anybody.
He'll choke you with his earlobe.
He really would.
It's Josh Owens, by the way.
Peeking in. Yeah, so, again, why waste the time? The fruits of my labor are not to be entertained by tomfoolery. And that behavior is tomfoolery. I'm not going to do it. I don't process it. Right, wrong, or indifferent, I don't process that. And because of that, you can be demonized, the person's this, that, great, perfect. I don't like you either. But I'm just doing me.
That's it.
And I'm not trying to hurt anybody.
And I think the
I'm
more-
not trying
I
to-
think-
I don't give a shit. I only become offensive when you become offensive with me.
Right. I gotta be honest, I think the more people that live that way, everyone's gonna get along better. Stop trying to make everybody like you. Stop trying so hard. Just kind of let it flow. If it flows, cool. If it doesn't flow,
Exactly.
that's okay also. We don't all have to like each other to cohabitate.
No.
I think, Paul, you've been misunderstood. But, that's
Oh.
their problem.
Yeah.
So since we know you, we
I gotta be honest, I think you're the most understood. Everybody knows where they stand with you, and watch this. I'd rather it be like that. I'd rather the guy who says, you know what?
That's true, but they might misunderstand his motives or his mentality. Or
No, his motives are
or his
he doesn't
sanity.
like you.
Like,
Those are the motives.
No one should care about that, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, I think people...
You have people who are straightforward. Then
Yeah.
you have people who don't want to be as upfront, which is fine. But then you have the people who play the game where they pretend they're one way, but the reality is they're manipulating.
And that's the
situation.
majority.
And
of
that's
them.
where the bullshit comes into play.
Yeah.
And it's like you're fucking lying to yourself. You're the problem. You're creating issues.
It's funny
Just
you-
be true to yourself and who you are. Go ahead.
No. When you're finished.
I'm done.
Peter said the word misunderstood, and I was actually spoke to somebody yesterday, and then once last week, and this person said, "Yeah, that's the word I always used for you to everybody. He's misunderstood. You don't know him, And the point being is, I don't want to be understood, because it's like you said, I'm pretty cookie cutter. If you don't understand what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, then
you
I'm
don't
not
need
saying
to.
my way's right, and I'm not saying that it doesn't have its flaws, but at the same time, like I said, until you know me, shut up. Until you know what I do or why I do something or why I stand for something, and you can be in complete disagreement with it, shut up. And that's why again, the whole point of today's episode was it's like like Peter said, self-imposed exile.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the energy to explain it.
I got too many other
I don't-
important things. I got too
Why
many
should
other
it be on
important
you?
things.
Let them work on it. Understand
Exactly,
you,
man.
research
I'm
a
not
little
going to
more.
do that.
I'm tired just thinking about it.
Why? What am I doing that for?
And remember, people, he's talking to you.
Yeah, you heard him. So guys, we're gonna wrap it up. It's the Matt Chat Podcast with myself, Paul Ciatto, Cuzzy Frank Ciatto, Christopher Shay, Peter Oberg. We'll catch you next time.